Oh, it's already low. It didn't even take that long. Ooh. Come on, Mom.
What?
I just said, come on.
Huh?
Nothing. Is
they coming in?
Yes.
Good morning. Hey, Melissa. No. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nigel. Hey, Trina. Good morning. So we get up this morning. So I get up this morning. And I be damn if somebody ain't threw a brick and bust my bike window out my car. I don't know if it had to do with because we went to court yesterday, or is it just some random person mad, big mad, or whatever. I don't know if they thought that was going to make us, move us, or break us. The window's being repaired right now. But I wonder, was they trying to send us, is somebody trying to send us a message or what? But I'm finna give them a message right back. I don't give a damn what you people do. You're not going to stop us from fighting for Kendrick Johnson. Because Kendrick Johnson's life matter. The rest of that stuff, like busting glasses out people when that's childish and that's ignorant. But do know that it's not going to stop us from fighting for Kendrick Johnson. I done had a glass bust out my front window earlier last year. And it wasn't that bad. We just got it replaced just like that one being replaced right now.
You see that, Mom?
So, I mean, I don't know what people be thinking when they do little stupid stuff. And if it was some little random person right around here, somebody gonna tell on you sooner or later.
Yes.
Somebody gonna tell on you sooner or later. That's just how, because, you know, they talk so much in Valdosta. Except about the right thing. They talk about petty stuff. Right. It don't even make no sense what the stuff that people do. Somebody done came, they ain't had nothing better to do. Hey, Erica. Ain't had nothing better to do but come throw a brick and bust my bike glass out my car. I got to say because it don't make no sense. What they thought that you was finna get a reward, or you finna make us stop fight for Kendrick? I mean, ain't nothing nobody can do to make us stop fighting for Kendrick. If that was the message you sending, you better come better.
Better than that.
Because guess what? That little glass that you broke out, we got another one for $400, and it's being put in right now. So it just don't make no sense how ignorant people is that you ain't got nothing better to do than try to come vandalize somebody's car. It don't make no sense. I mean, I still got joy. It might not be all day, every day, but I still got joy because I'm going to still fight for Kendrick Johnson. The more they do, they just give me more strength to fight even a little harder. The more they come at me, the more I can come right back at them. You still ain't winning. Because in this city, y'all got the right family that's fighting because we ain't going nowhere.
Period.
Yeah, they real mad with us because we the only somebody that's done stood up to him and gonna continue to stand up to him. Because this baby right here that's on my shirt, on this hoodie, he matter. He matter then, and he sure enough matter now.
Y'all killed the wrong child.
Yep. Scare tactics, but they ain't scaring nobody.
Who they stopping more?
Nobody. We gonna continue to fight for Kendrick Johnson. We ain't got no help in our city, but baby, guess what? We are the city when it comes to Kendrick Johnson. We are the whole city. We a whole army. We a whole army when it comes to them children. We got so many mamas that you just grieving and don't know how to stand and know how to fight. Get up on your feet. That's how you fight. Fight back.
Fight back.
Kendrick Johnson mean you got to fight back. And that's what we've been doing since day one. Fighting back. We ain't had time to grieve. I done cried and shed a whole bunch of tears. But I turning them tears into power. Letting them know that this one, mother, you can't shut up. You are not going to shut up. Like, I stand for the mamas. I stand for the people that we don't want nobody else to ever have to go through what we going through with Kendrick. Like, a lot of people think I'm just fighting for Kendrick Johnson. I'm fighting for every black son. Because tomorrow or the day, it could be your son. 2013, it was mine. But it still can be your son. Kendrick is your son. People better wake up and think these people care about you. They don't. Some of them got that old slavery mentality, and that's just what they going to live by. Or some of them saying, long as it wasn't my family, I ain't worried about it. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But you ought to be ashamed of yourself. If you got a black or brown baby out here, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. If you don't stand for your own child and you won't stand with nobody else's child, because Kendrick just as well could have been your child. Kendrick is your son. Kendrick is your brother, your cousin. Y'all better stand up and wake up. These people don't care about you.
No.
None. Because if they cared, a lot of them would have stood up day one. You came and talk, but you don't even got people that they get mad with me, and then they mad with Kendrick. Kendrick death is bigger than me. I don't care how mad I get with a person. I still want to be there to support your son or the cause that you are fighting for. If this would have been somebody else's son, ain't no way that they would have made Kendrick ever be quiet. Kendrick was a threat. He was a black threat. And see how they feel like they got rid of the threat, but no, you didn't. Y'all left his mom and daddy here. You ain't got rid of the threat because the threat's still walking on 2 feet. You just gave us a little boost to get up and keep on fighting. Everything they do, they so dirty. And then they got the people in Vandalism to even line with them. It don't even make no sense. Talking about it was all about $1. It ain't never been about no dollar. It's about Kendrick Johnson. That baby that they killed at their high school and trying to cover it up. That's what it's about. People won't even get it. And they listen to what the folks say or what the media say. The media lie just about anything. They gonna make it their version of it. But if you want to know something about Kendrick Johnson, ask me. I'll tell you. I'm his mama. Then they try to talk about, they so childish, made a whole page about the Johnson family. A whole racist page about us. Then they got the nerve to have up a page called Kendrick Johnson Race Hoax. It ain't no hoax that Kendrick Johnson got killed at Lowndes High School. You cannot make a murder an accident. I don't care how much sugar you try to put on top of it. You cannot. And they can make these dumb behind black people and Vandalism to believe what they want. I get more white people telling me you're doing the right thing because that baby was murdered. And it's a goddamn shame when the white people are not afraid to say what they want to say. But our black people are so scared. Like, it don't make no sense. Or some of them just don't even give a care. It's ridiculous what me and my husband have been through and my family done been through, and we don't have nobody really standing with us or supporting us. But the only thing we do got is we got each other, and we're going to continue to use that, and we're going to let them people know that ain't nothing, like we always say, we're going to continue to fight over and over. They just left.
It don't stop.
And it ain't going nowhere.
6 years.
6 years. Say it again.
6 years.
6 years.
Give me a receipt.
Where the receipt at?
On the bed.
Hold on.
The black people make it even worse. So that's just why we can't get nowhere. That's right. They let the folks own them, and that's why they own all their churches, all their land and everything. That's why they are still in control of everything that go on. They in control of it. And you got to do what they do, what they say. Dream, yep. Then you got all these people skinning and grinning with them, but they won't stand. It's all about, oh yeah, I'm going to keep fighting every day. And I don't know who mad out there. Is it them that's mad out there when you wake up and your bike glass bust out your car, but you ain't stopping nothing? What is $100 to a life? A little bike glass, $100. What is that? Ain't nothing they can do. Ain't nothing they can say. They can tell all the lies they want to tell. They can tell all the lies they want to tell. But it ain't going to stop what we got going on. It ain't going to stop the fight for Kendrick Johnson. That's right. If they don't stand, I got to stand. Because at the end of every day, that's my son I got to go visit out there in that graveyard. Every day. Every day. We ain't getting him back. I'm standing for the other sons, the other Kendrick Johnsons that's out here. Trying to make sure it's no more Kendrick Johnsons out here. Because they feel like they did it before and they can do it again. That's why we ain't got nowhere. When these people keep letting them take payoffs and buy and then they cover it up and then the family just go away. But we ain't going nowhere. We going to stay right here and stand footed and deep rooted in ground. We ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Because Kendrick Johnson life matter. Like, we get more support. And support, people always think you're talking about $1. No, you get more support from outsiders than you can get right here in your own city. Why is that? Why is that? We march for Kendrick every year. And you don't even see but 1 or 2 people, besides my family, that come support us. But you want to support us behind a closed door. What you so afraid of? But one day, it may be your child. It may be your child. And every case ain't the same. But what I don't get is these other mothers that's right here in Vandalism that don't do nothing. I done heard so many talking about they're gonna let God take care of. But one thing about it, it say faith without work is dead. So it ain't gonna just happen by itself. When the cops got your file sitting right there on the table and you ain't doing nothing to push, make sure them cops doing something, opening that file, doing something with it. Faith without work is dead. I don't care how much you say you trust God. You got to get busy and do something about it. Because it don't make no sense. Like, if we just keep, because they keep talking about numbers. I want the numbers, but I ain't going to worry about the numbers because guess what? I'm going to still fight for Kendrick Johnson. I'm going to still march for Kendrick Johnson if it ain't nobody but me and my children and my mama because I know she going to be there. But the rest of that, I can't worry about it. And I appreciate all that outside family, that outside love. Y'all love is not going, it's not being, not seen. I thank y'all.
They always here.
The outside of Valdosta, I thank y'all because y'all let us know that somebody's still thinking about Kendrick. Somebody still love us no matter what it look like. And a lot of y'all that know the truth and just say, well, it ain't got nothing to do with my household. Maybe one day it may be your household. Then what? Then what? Then what?
Then you in our shoes.
That's right. You got to do some work. It ain't gonna just do it by itself. Them officers ain't finna, especially the cases like a lot of them with to deal with drugs and they done black on black crime. They do not care. You better get off your butt and go keep pushing, aggravating them. Do your job. It is a shame you got to force them to do the job. Some of them got videos of what happened. Some of them got witnesses of something happened. And they still ain't doing nothing about it. They don't care. And then these people up in here talking about community back together. How you can get a community back together in your city when a murder done happened in your city, but you can't say nothing about that murder. You want to talk about somebody else's murder way off in a whole nother city. But what we going to talk about and we going to still keep preaching about is Kendrick Johnson. That's what I'm going to talk about, Kendrick Johnson. Because he mattered. Deanna, this morning, 9 o'clock, I went out the door. Somebody had threw a whole brick in my bike glass and busted my window out. I don't know who did it, and I hope they don't think they sending no messages, and I hope they don't think they scared me, because it's not. Yeah, they know exactly who killed Kendrick. They know. We all know. They want to try to keep covering up. You know, had 3 different autopsies, and 2 of them say the same thing. We even got another pathologist to go in and do the autopsy. And he said the same thing. And like I said, I don't care how much they try. You cannot turn a murder into an accident. Ain't no way. Every day it look like it's something else. But guess what? Y'all still ain't stopping us, because we still gonna fight for this baby right here. This boy right here, he matter. Y'all can call us poor. Y'all can say we whatever. But one thing about it, we had each other, and that was enough for us. We was poor together. You should have left us together. You took something from us that was so precious, and we can't never get it back. So no, we ain't going nowhere. We're going to continue to fight y'all. And I know y'all on my live, and I know y'all got y'all people watching, and I know y'all going to watch soon as my live go off, but I do not care. I want y'all to know that my name is Jacqueline Johnson, and I am Kendrick Johnson mama, and I ain't going nowhere. I will see y'all in hell and high water for what y'all did to Kendrick Johnson. I know Carlos, and I appreciate y'all. Black footprints, always. It's just so many. It don't even make no sense. What we got to do for the people to start standing? Do somebody family? Do the God got to take somebody out of every house to let them know it's time for the folks to get up and stand up? Not just talk about it. You got to do some work. We need justice, and we need justice right now. That's right. I sent my baby to school to get an education, not to come back in nobody's bag. No, and think it's okay. And then for them, nobody not to say that. Teachers and principals leaving the school, and nobody don't want to say nothing. You just as guilty as them when you know what happened, instead of standing up for what's right and doing what's right and telling what you know. You get your books and your shoes and your bags and you haul behind to another school, just not to have no part in it. But one of these days, justice gonna come. No time, Deanna. I don't know what these people thinking, what they got. We already sat back hundreds and hundreds of years. We can't catch up because our own people so scared and thinking that everything that happened to somebody else can't happen to them. I didn't think in a million years that this would happen to Kendrick Johnson, but look where I'm at. We just some people that was living that we weren't rich. Kendrick was a threat. It had to be such a threat. They felt like they had to double and triple team him, turn him black and blue, clip his fingernails, take his organs, take his clothes, take his brain, his tongue, his windpipe and throat, and everything. They did all that. Then had the nerve to put it on the internet. But what they thought I was going to lose my mind. But guess what? Y'all just made this black mama here even stronger.
She's still here.
Still here. Still in my right mind. Still in my right mind. We need everybody everybody. I need the community to get up off their behind and stand up. Stand up. Stand with the Johnson family. Let them people know they can't keep getting away with this in our city. Where the coalition of people at? You have so many people. I even had so many people that tell you they coming to Kendrick events and stuff. But the day of the event or the day after the event, or some of them don't even call you and say that, well, I ain't going to be able to make it. I mean, people that you have for like guest speakers, but hey, just like I said, it's going to go on with or without you. But you're supposed to be so professional. You want to call me for this and call me for that. Or you want to be seen on this and seen on that. But we as people, we got to support better. We got to love better. We got to just in simple do better. We got to. Everybody, every other race support each other. But our race, we will not support each other. And we will not do right by each other for nothing in this world. What is it?
It's so sad.
And it's very sad. What can we do as a coalition of people all over this world? I just don't know no more. What can anybody tell? What can we as a coalition, as people that's fighting for justice, what can we do to get it right? That's right, Deanna. We have to fight every day. Mothers and fathers that's done lost children to murder, we don't get a day off. We don't get a day off. We got to fight, and then we got to fight for justice, what should have been justice. We got to fight for what we should have already had. 6 years into the fight. 6 years into the fight. There is nothing, and I'm going to keep stressing nothing that's going to stop us from fighting for Kendrick Johnson. They decided whoever